Hey, dude.
It's Tank Top Monday.
It's Guns Out, Suns Out Monday.
It's Guns Out, Suns Out Monday. Got the guns out.
There's Kat. Oh, thank you, Kat. You got your acai bowl?
Yeah.
Thanks for the 10-speed coffee.
Your dad looks like a movie star, like a Jackie Chan stuntman movie star.
Does he?
Yeah, he's kind of a rugged looking dude.
He's a good looking dude.
Yeah, long hair.
Very long hair. He's always had this like really long rat tail for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
He has like the Jackie Chan haircut up here, and then he has the
Folds in
long
the
rat
back.
tail.
You stay off Kat's stories, you liver spotted fuck.
Come on, man. I like
What's
to.
your old ass
like
doing
to-
on people's stories?
Relax. No, I just
think
came
that-
upon it. I came upon it because I follow her. I came upon it.
Yeah.
I came upon it. Now, let me ask you this about Pops.
Yeah.
What does he do? He looks. He's a stout man, kind of a thick, strong man.
He's like me. He has like a short, stocky build. He works in construction,
Okay.
so he likes to get his hands dirty.
Probably
Lord's
strong. Yeah, doing Lord's work. Kind of strong fella.
Is he working right now?
Yeah, he works a lot of really odd construction jobs. So right now for some reason, like before Corona happened, he was working in Oklahoma. And so that's why he sent me the picture. He's like, I'm blending in with
hilarious.
Oklahomans now.
Building 5G towers and shit. The thing is right now with everything, like yesterday when I was driving, there was construction on the 10. Now would be the time to do construction.
Now
No
would be
one's on
the
road.
time. Now would be the time.
So like yesterday they were doing construction on both sides of the 10.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of
I think
sense.
they're building 5G towers.
Oh no, 5G.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Corona. I think you.
What's up, Corona kid?
I think you called it. I think that America's getting mighty restless right now. I think what's going to happen is literally May 15th. I've already seen this. I was down in Venice. I was riding my bike. I'm a biker.
Still on the club.
Well,
And Venice is a strong chapter. So you wear the wrong colors down there, Papa.
Now,
you
hold
get
on.
fucked up.
Well, hold on. I got a
You on a
couple
beach
things to say about
cruiser?
that.
Were you on a beach
I was
cruiser?
on my beach cruiser. I'm thin boy beach cruise. Thin boy beach cruise.
Oh, you're in the
I'm
gay
Thin
boys. The
Thin
gay
Boy
boys
Coasters.
bike club.
We're the Thin Boy Coasters.
You're the gay boy bikes club.
Dude, we call it the Thin Boy Coasters.
Nope.
It's a chapter.
Gays are us.
The thin.
You're looking at the captain of Gays are us.
No, we're the Thin Boy. THINN.
Nope, too much. Nope, lost marking.
We're the Thin Boy Coasters, and
You guys ride by and go, hey.
no. We allow. Well, it's funny because as I was down on Washington Boulevard and the beach, as I'm riding my very gay, my very sort of. It's a
beach
one
cruiser.
speed.
It's a
one
beach-
speed.
it's a beach cruiser.
In fact, the guy looked at me and goes, "Is that a 1 speed?" I go, yeah, dude. I guess it's a 1
All
speed.
beach cruisers are, though.
Okay.
They're
So as I'm
cruisers.
biking by, 4 Mongol California chapter.
They shut out thick boys.
They're just no, they did not.
Really?
No.
That's surprising.
No, that's surprising.
Well, no, the
Don't act like they.
the Mongols acknowledge our thick boy
I don't
chapter,
believe that.
Especially in Venice.
I don't believe that the Mongol bike club.
They were thick, though, huh?
No, yeah, those guys. They're thick, rough-looking guys. Just hanging those, sitting on their bikes, polished very well.
They're usually at the Whaler.
They were across from the Whaler.
Oh, no, that Cow's End.
That's right.
That Cow's
But
End.
they were across from Cow's End. They were at that other bar across, and they were just sitting. Not even they were out on the street, just sipping. Looked like sipping out of a paper cup.
Did you go like this? Hey, boys, sweet bikes.
Sure didn't. Sure didn't.
And yell out, Thin Boys rule!
No, I sure didn't.
Hey!
No, I did feel like I was like, hey, as I rode by, like these men on their bikes, and I'm on my beach cruiser, and I glanced over and then I looked away because I just felt.
Oh, of course you did.
I felt like a little bit. I felt like a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Salute him? Hey guys, my beach cruiser. I got a
That should
1
be
speed.
the theme of your bike club. Let us suck ya.
Yeah, well,
Beach cruisers.
I don't need you being the. Don't be the head of my marketing, bro.
Beach cruisers.
Let us suck ya.
Beach cruisers and dick sucks. Let us suck ya.
Thin Boy.
Hey, we'll come to you.
Thin Boy Coaster Club.
Yeah, and let us suck ya.
Thin Boy Coaster Club.
While you relax, let us suck
We'll
ya.
suck ya.
We'll suck ya. And then just we take the easy road.
We take the back road.
Oh.
We take the back road. We take mud don't scare us. What? I'm just spitballing.
You know, it should be a little mud never hurt anybody. And then you're like this, covered in mud.
That's all. I'm spitballing.
Yeah.
Now,
Grease the boys up. Why don't you grease their wheels?
I'm not doing that.
Polish the bikes.
No, I'm. The problem is,
know what?
53 mold. So the problem is, when I told you, when I realized when I was getting old, I realized I was getting older when gay men stopped looking at me. That's when you know where you go,
Well, there's a couple twinks still take you for a ride, old man.
maybe daddy, maybe they got a daddy thing.
Yeah, they're
There's
looking
no
for a
doubt
daddy
about that,
complex.
but it's slim to vanishing.
Oh, really? No, I think
Yeah,
you're wrong. You should gotta go to the right club, dude.
It's slim to vanishing. If I can pay bills, there are guys that'll open up.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Open that peach right
The
up.
well shaved up. The well
Yep.
shaved up.
Here comes
you
the
know?
Thin Boy Bike Club right up your ass.
And I demand my whistle be clean. I demand, because I may be the president of the Thin Boys Coaster Club,
You're really pushing this. Hey,
but you got to have.
hey,
a
you
clean
need to
whistle.
go to the Abbey and just see how things go. Ride your gay beach cruiser up there
And just kinda
have
hang
a
out.
positive attitude,
Yeah.
wet your lips, and see how the night goes.
Just be a guy.
I don't know if the Abbey's closed during Corona. Gays
Sure
don't give
it
a
is.
fuck about this. No.
I don't know.
They
about
beat
that.
AIDS, they can beat this.
Well, I don't know, dude.
Kat knows what I'm talking about.
Why would she know what you're talking about?
Well, she knows. She reads.
All right, maybe. I mean, you kind of like you needed some.
I need something.
You needed something there.
I need a bailout.
You need to pass.
She
You
reads.
need to pass the
just
baton.
just so the tie.
Because the heat got too. It got a little too.
She
You needed
reads.
to open up the door.
She reads.
Cat,
Yep.
I need help.
Did you watch Last Dance episodes 4 and 5?
I
Five
haven't
and
yet,
6?
but I will. Don't tell me what
It's so
happens.
frustrating.
I know. I gotta watch it.
Well, we all know what happens.
Yeah, but I
It's,
want to watch
it's a
it.
documentary.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't
No,
tell me, does he retire?
Does he win? Is
he the best?
I will get on that immediately.
You really need to.
I do.
What's interesting is, and it's going to be the next episode, spoiler alert, Michael Jordan's dad dies.
Yeah, that's such
that's
a
why he
fucking
retires.
bummer. Murdered.
But when you look into it, it's so suspect.
Yeah,
I went down a
gambling and-
weird rabbit hole last night.
Yeah.
There was the rumor that
Gambling debt.
gambling debt, but it's Michael Jordan, and he sells millions and millions of Michael Jordan shoes. So I don't think money would be an issue, especially if there's a bounty on his dad's head. But it's just really weird. The murders, it's 2 teenage kids who killed his dad, who pulled over on the side of the road in North Carolina. There's a hotel like 50 yards up. Why he didn't stay there, who knows? And these 2 kids they're in prison for life for it. One of the kids says, we were working for someone.
Wow.
They said he was shot in the chest. There's no bullet hole in his shirt. They take the evidence of his shirt. Someone on the case buries the shirt in the backyard. The attorney goes, what the fuck you
For
doing
money?
that for?
For money?
They go, no, it stunk. It stunk in the office, so I buried it. So they dig it up, get it the fuck back to forensic, man. What are you doing? He goes, my bad. Returns the shirt. Now there's a gun wound in the shirt. One of the kids, the one who did murder him, says he was working for somebody else, but then his dad is the sheriff of that county.
Jesus Christ.
The other kid, who's on for life, he goes, this is what happened. And I believe him, the other kid's suspect. But he goes, so my friend called me, it's his best friend, called me, 2 young black kids, called me, goes, hey, I just killed this dude. I need help hiding the body. Come help me. So he goes and helps
So
him.
the kids that killed his dad were black?
Yes.
Okay.
So they killed him. He helped them dispose the body in the swamp or whatever, put it over there. And in North Carolina, the maximum you can get, the maximum years you can get is 10 if you're,
Aiding and abetting.
yes, aiding in a murder.
Yeah.
But they gave him life. So he's trying to appeal that.
Yeah. I don't think he should get life. I think he was.
No.
He's hiding a body.
So, but they got Michael Jordan's NBA All-Star ring off their dad and something else. And these idiots made a rap video 2 days later in the ring and the other shit.
Are you kidding?
Here's what's weird though. Tell me this way, and you and I aren't really conspiracy theory guys besides this COVID shit. Here's the thing: flat Earth, hashtag flat Earth. No, but the thing is, Eddie's right. But the thing is, Donald Trump for president, 2 Trump. Hey, so, but just kidding. The weird thing is his dad was missing for 21 days before they reported him missing.
I know. I remember.
It was
very
his
well.
birthday 7 days later. The family didn't report him missing. And Jordan goes, he was a lone wolf. He always disappeared on his own. It's like,
He might have. I mean, he
missing
might
on
have
your
just gone off.
birthday?
Yeah.
It's just, you know what it is? It's a shame, but it's just so interesting.
Yeah. It was.
And what else is interesting in the episode 5 and 6 last night? I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
5 and 6 was, Jordan for his gambling started taking a lot of heat in the media, and he said that's one of the reasons he retired. He just didn't like the negativity coming at him. And I texted my brother last night. I go, dude, if he thought this was rough, think about the players today dealing with social media.
Oh my
And then
God.
Jay made a good point. He goes, yeah, but today's players are a little soft and they're very, very emo. Like Kevin Durant, they care about people's opinions. Jordan doesn't. And Kobe came up in social media age and he didn't give a flying fuck.
He didn't give a flying fuck.
So I think Jordan was that-
Jordan addressed it. He said, "Gambling problem." He goes, "Gambling problem is when your children can't eat because you're spending money. I promise you, my children eat very, very well."
I don't agree with that. I mean, you can have a problem and still be able to hide it.
Well, he's
You're
just
a
got
functioning gambling
he's got
addict.
so much money. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never stopped gambling.
No, he still does it.
Yeah.
He still bets
Golf,
all the time.
all that. Yeah.
All the time. I like it too with his shoes. So they wanted him to support this governor, I think in North Carolina, a black governor beating a racist white guy. And they go, we need your support for this guy. He's a Democrat. And he goes, why would I do that? Republicans buy shoes too.
Wow. Yeah.
He was like
Jim Brown.
He goes, I never wanted to be. I'm not trying to be a role model. I'm not trying to do any of this.
Playing basketball.
My soul is play basketball, sell shoes, dude.
Yep. That's his right. That's his
that's
prerogative.
fair.
Yeah. Jim Brown was very critical. You remember Jim Brown? I watched him debate a racist governor. And Jim Brown, man, was
Smart guy.
Yes, he was smart, and he was amazing in a lot of ways. I mean, Jim Brown took his role very, very seriously, and he was critical. of Jordan.
When Ali came out, it was him and Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
It was the both of them. And
you
one
couldn't
other guy.
avoid being political back then. You know, you were basically a second.
Their
class
movement was
citizen,
much
period.
bigger.
Yes,
their thing was much different than what Jordan was.
and you remembered Jim Brown, and then remembered not being able to vote, being segregated.
Different time.
Yeah, different time.
I don't think that should rely on Jordan's shoulders to kind of pick Democrat, Republican. I don't think it's coming.
I think you are allowed to say I'm an athlete and I stay out of that. I think to be as great as Jordan, it was the only thing you could do, right? I mean, at least for him. I don't know what it takes to be that great, but I would imagine it takes
all I know
total
is
dedication and singular focus.
They've showed he's him getting off the bus, him going to the hotel, him after games, him before games, spend time with kids with cancer, and just the amount of pressure that's put up in the notoriety and the fame. I don't think there's been an athlete even close as famous as him. Not even close.
I believe it.
With what he had to deal with. I felt he was in the hotel and he was laying down. He's like, this is the only time I get just to feel somewhat normal.
Yeah.
He goes, I stay in here all day.
Speaking of greatness, like when you have to be that great. So Dan Gable, who went to the Olympics and didn't have a point scored against him, won a gold medal, beat all the Russians, didn't have a point scored against him. It's never been done. It's crazy. And Dan Gable, that was the Olympics when the Israeli Olympic team was killed.
Argo.
It was killed by the Palestinians.
And then Ben Affleck kind of helped him out.
There you go. And Dan Gable was so focused on his match that when they said, "What did you think of the Olympics?" he said, or "What did you think?"
He said, situation?
He said, I just did. The weather seemed it was a little foggy, so that my joints were. They were like, what? And he didn't even. That was the last thing he was thinking about. And he said that was just singular focus. He was just so focused on that he wasn't able to, So I'm not going to criticize Michael Jordan for being that singular about it.
But even Jordan was like, I was exhausted. Mentally, I was exhausted. And then they show the cameras. I'm like, man, there's never been a guy like him ever.
Yeah, I mean,
change culture from shoes to hip hop. I mean, everything.
He was the great one.
He's the most famous man of all time. Name a more famous person.
The only one who might compete
Hitler
was Muhammad Ali, athlete-wise.
I don't think so, dude.
Close,
right?
Yeah, well, Ali was worldwide. Well, Ali, even in Africa, remember
same with Jordan.
Well, yeah. And so what Ali said was, everywhere you see a light as you fly over a city, they know my name.
I know.
And I think the same with Michael
I think it's
Jordan.
close. Yeah. I think Jordan even was bigger because basketball was big. More people can relate to that than boxing.
Probably. I would imagine. I don't know how many people in China at the time or Russia at the time were watching Muhammad Ali box.
And then when Jordan went to Olympics and the Dream Team, it just changed the dynamics. Then, inspired all, now in Europe, in Sweden, you got some of the best basketball players in the world. Think about all the guys from Europe and all that area that are in the NBA now.
Yeah. But he said this would make him look like an asshole. I don't think that's fair. I don't think of him as an asshole. I think of him as passionate. Jordan, like I think of him as such a fierce competitor and passionate.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. That's why I was saying that last night. Watch it when I told my girl, I'm like, he was worried this can make him. Maybe the next episodes it shows him, but I don't see it yet.
I think he did. Didn't you tell me he punched and
he punched? I think Will Perdue.
I thought it was Steve Kerr.
Will Perdue.
Okay.
I thought it was Steve Kerr too. It was Will Perdue he punched.
Yeah, but again, the guys who are this serious about winning and this passionate,
The big thing on him too, not that anybody's going to side with Isiah Thomas, but they hated Isiah Thomas. So the rumor was Jordan was like up because they, before the Dream Team, the Olympics for the USA was all collegiate players. So they were amateurs and they'd go over and compete with these pros and we were getting destroyed. So then America went, that ain't cool. We're going to send our best. So they assembled the dream team. So they called Jordan first. The rumor is Jordan said, I'm in as long as Isaiah's not on the team.
What was that about? I know that he didn't shake hands.
They hated him. Because he had issues with everybody. Magic. He had issues, with Scotty. He had issues with... Isaiah had issues with all of them. So they said he would mess up the dynamics of the team. So the rumor is, although Jordan said it's not the rumor, Jordan said, they called me, and the first thing he says, he implicated that he goes, the person you think is not on the team. And Jordan went, I'm in.
Oh, wow.
But he goes, I didn't have to say anything. I didn't do anything.
So
he goes, he can say whatever he wants. He goes, I didn't say anything. They brought it to my attention.
I saw Isiah Thomas recently at a party. He is not much taller than me. He's not a tall guy. To be that great in a league with those guys is
He's the best point guard besides Magic Johnson.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
That good?
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Well, I might take Allen Iverson over him, but people love Isaiah. Isaiah's a great.
They do love him, yeah.
Oh, he's a great.
Because he wasn't liked as a coach of the New York Knicks, from what I understand, yeah.
Who is, though? Knicks suck.
How interesting. So they just didn't get along.
Yeah, and Jordan was like, everyone thought Jordan was like, I still hate him. I respect his game, but I don't like him. And Charles Barkley was on ESPN today, and he said the thing that made Jordan so better than all of us was he took everything personal.
Yeah.
People go, don't take things personal.
Yeah, well, he never did another Sports Illustrated interview after they put on the cover is Michael Jordan embarrassing baseball. He never spoke or looked at
look at his Hall of Fame enshrinement. His speech. He had a chip this big on his shoulder and just went, even his high school basketball
Because
coach.
of back and coat. Well, yeah, I should have made the team like that. Remember that? Yeah.
But Charles Barkley, when they're in the finals, Charles scored 42 points. He's the NBA season MVP. And Jordan goes, you're the MVP? He goes, I should have got that. You're the MVP? Watch this. And Charles goes, it's the only time I felt like I wasn't the best basketball player on the court. Damn. The only time in my career during those finals. Dude, they have a story on there in the Dream Team. It was Jordan, his obviously had good players, but not like the other team. The other team had Magic and Bird and David Robinson. They were stacked. And Jordan had the other team, like the B team, and they went up 9 points. And Magic Johnson started talking shit to him. And he goes, wish I never did that. Because then Jordan went, oh, really? and they said it was the best basketball anybody's ever seen. Magic Johnson at one point threw the ball into the stands. Because he goes, next thing you know, Jordan's team's up by 4.
Oh my God.
And he goes, we're talking the best of the best. He took over and was like, I'm the alpha dog. And he goes, after then, they said they got on the bus and tension was so high. And then Magic went, well, wish I didn't say that. And everybody started laughing. It was like, that was the best game we've ever played.
Wow.
Just the greats, the best of the best.
I mean, yeah.
And Jordan.
All extreme winners.
And Jordan took over. And then how about Jordan talks about when he's playing against Clyde Drexler, the Trailblazers was the team, right? He was playing against in the finals. And they kept comparing Clyde Drexler to Jordan. And Jordan goes, it annoyed me that they even compared him to me. So, what'd he do? He lit him up for 47 points.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. What is that drive?
He goes, it annoyed me they compare. He goes, he's a good player. He's a great player. But he's not me. And when they compare him to me, he was, I had to show them that he's not me.
What is that need to be?
Greatness?
It's
pure greatness. It's crazy. You forget how good he is. You're like, oh, fuck.
It's like you are your own biggest fan. Like for real. Like you're just like, the idea that anybody would... Like we were talking about how hard it is, because you've talked to champions and how hard it is to, especially fighters, to stay at the top.
Heavy lies the crown.
Everybody is gunning for your position. But for him, it was the only place.
He wanted to make sure you knew he was the best.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
He goes, my goal is 20 years from now, I want people to say Jordan would still have dominated. And of course he would have.
Well, did you hear what they did to their number one pick, Kwame Brown?
No.
So Jordan was like, this is the guy. And when he was playing for, I think, Charlotte, he was the GM and Kwame's number one pick. And Kwame came to practice cocky. Jordan comes out on the court in his business clothes. And he's like, you're the number one pick. And he's like, yeah, I picked you. And he's right. Beats him one-on-one. And he's like, I don't know, 50-something.
In business? It's like, come on.
Yeah,
what?
Beat his ass. And they said that one of the reasons Kwame Brown was the bust is Jordan broke him down. It was like, you're the guy? You're the number one pick?
Damn.
This is what you do? Just back him down. Fucking Gucci suit.
That's so.
Just such a you got to watch the Olympics thing, because you got to think about it. It's David Robinson, Sean Kemp, Christian Laettner, the best of the best. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the best of the best. And they give Jordan the B team, and he takes over, dude. They say he hit the next 9 shots in a row once they started talking shit to him.
God.
Just to show he's alpha male.
God damn. That's so sick.
Then they go into his whole Jordan like shoe stuff. How he didn't like Nike. He wanted to sign with Adidas. And they show him in a pair of Adidas. I thought I was gonna throw up. They show him in Adidas, and his mom's the one who's like, "Listen, this is a new company. Yes, they're a track company, but go out there, just see what they have to say. They're putting all this hard work in. You owe it to them to go out there, see what they say." So they go out there, and Jordan still was like, "I don't know, man." They give him this pitch. They signed him for the first, at the time, they said it was $250,000. The next athlete to get a shoe endorsement was making $100,000. So he's like, "All right, I'll take the money." And his agent goes, "Well, Nike, you're in your track shoes, you're putting air in them, and you're calling them whatever, Air Nikes. Well, his is going to be Air Jordan." And that's how that got started.
Really? Mm-hmm. Air Jordans. Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's fascinating. And then the first year, they thought he was going to make, well, they said, what we want to do is make something like $3 million over the 3 years. In the first year, they made something like $8 million. Like, just blew it out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, even little kids, he's just astonishing in every
Be
way.
Like Mike, the commercial?
Yeah, he's just astonishing. He's astonishing.
Remember that Be Like Mike commercial, Gatorade?
Yep.
You know they're recreating that? They're going to redo it, but they're having, I'm pretty sure Zion Williams is in it, which is no joke.
You know how I didn't grow up with American sports.
Yeah,
And
you grew up with
they were
cricket and
laughing at
shit.
me so hard because I was 23 and I was watching him play basketball with my friends who were all, Irish Italian guys.
Were you
from
critiquing
fucking
him?
New York. No, I went like this. I was like, he's so good. I was just watching, they had aerial shots and I was like, he's so good.
They're like, it's Jordan.
And the next day
dumbass.
they kept going, hey, who am I? That guy Michael Jordan can play basketball. He's really good. For me, I didn't even know anything about basketball and I was just astonished.
It was, when they show how good he was, you're like, holy, it's not even a contest, dude.
No, it's a whole different thing. I gotta get it.
But Charlemagne did tweet out this. He was saying how, there it is, Zion Williams, Jason Tatum. All right, a little different. All right, not the same, not even close. But they did say how impressive it is what LeBron has been doing since 18, be in a social media world and all the negativity and all the hate he gets, yet he still performs and dominates.
Yeah.
Go to Charlemagne's tweet, Chin.
Charlemagne's tweet on Michael.
Yeah, you'll see it. It's probably his last one, unless he posts about Breakfast Club.
LeBron has looked 40,
not tweet,
40 years
Instagram,
old since he
Instagram.
was 19.
Thanks, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny to see all the players though now. Everybody's thick as fuck.
They're thick as fuck because they just lift differently and probably doing something.
There you go.
Right? Would you say there's steroids in the NBA?
I don't know. Go that one. Can you imagine if MJ came up in the social media, watching the media pressure Jordan was under during that first three-peat? Makes you respect LeBron even more for staying in for staying sane his entire career. It's true. LeBron's never broke. He gets so much hate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jordan would break though. Not with that mentality. Because the only person close to his mentality would be Kobe, and Kobe never broke.
He scored 41 points with like 103 fever. He had the flu. I mean,
It's a rumor too.
Really?
Well, Jalen Rose went on. I think I don't know if he, but the rumor is he was hungover. But still, 100 whatever.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
Hey, flu or hungover, either way, it's insane.
Still 43 points.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Yeah.
Poisoned.
Yeah, his trainer said they got a pizza. Why are you feeding this guy pizza before a game? You're putting fucking trash in a Ferrari. But so they gave him this pizza, and his trainer was like, "Dude, I wouldn't eat this," because he said like 5 dudes dropped it off, and no one else ate it, and Jordan ate it, and he's the only one that got sick. So it could be. There you go.
All right.
What's he say about it? Scroll down. Rose allegedly found his way into a college party, hung out with a bunch of Indiana kids until the early hours.
Go down more.
Who knows? Either hungover or flu, it's impressive. I'd say hungover is almost more impressive.
Well, I feel hungover right now, and ask me why.
Oh, no.
Does your tummy hurt? You drank wine last
Nope.
night and pizza?
I ate I ate a lot of
There you go,
pancakes
there it
this
is.
morning.
Oh, they said Adderall. I thought you were going to say
No.
Adderall.
I just
Remember
I
you're
made
pushing
my
Adderall on us?
kids pancakes, and then there was leftover, and I ate a shitload of it.
So you made a ton of pancakes if you ate a shitload of it.
I made a ton of pancakes. I just said I'm going to eat a stack of pancakes. Bad, right?
Yeah, well, no.
No, good, tasty. Very tasty.
Gotta live a little, dude.
I mean, come on. What's wrong with pancakes?
Well, you don't feel good, you said.
I just feel I feel a little foggy.
We say you've hung over, so that'd be.
My head feels like it's in pillows. Is that weird?
Do you think it's the pancakes? I doubt it.
And my head feels like I'm like somebody has pillows around my ears and my head's hot. My head's very hot.
I don't think it's the pancakes.
I think the
Bubba.
pancakes make my. It's not a fever, everybody. I don't have COVID.
I know.
I'm talking about. I feel. No. I feel like. Like whenever I do this, I feel like my eyes have pillows in them. My head. I just feel like in wet cement when I eat shitty food.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's an insulin rush.
Did you get syrup with it?
I sure did.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck eats dry pancakes, Jen?
I eat it with butter sometimes.
God damn.
Just
I love
butter?
pancakes.
Yeah,
Wow.
I fucking love pancakes.
So un-American?
I know.
I'll tell you something else I like. I like ice cream sandwiches from Cool House.
Oh, they're
Wow.
so good.
Fuck, they're
Cool
good.
House?
So
Oh,
good.
fucking A. I even like the fucking coconut ones. That cookie. You put them between two fucking delicious cookies. Right there.
Oh, Cool House.
That Tahitian vanilla. God damn
This is
that.
Aren't they German?
I don't know, but the dairy-free ones are really good too. They're all fucking
Is there
good.
sugar in them?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Hell
absolutely.
fucking yeah. See how much sugar is in one of those goddamn sandwiches.
If they're that tasty, it has to be a ton.
Dude, they're so good though. I cut them up.
Because you don't want
I don't want the whole one.
you don't want deep throat.
Because then I'll die.
23 grams?
23 grams and
a lot of sugar.
Is that a lot?
That's a lot of sugar.
That's
Flush
a
it.
lot, but not a lot for a cookie ice cream sandwich. I would imagine it'd be more.
Hold up. It's 60 grams. Well, I'm sorry, it's 46
43.
grams.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
half.
Whoa.
Yeah. See, that's more like it.
46 grams of fucking sugar.
And it's 530 calories, and 330 are from fat.
Seems like a lot.
60 grams of carbs.
It seems like quite a bit.
It's ice cream.
And
If you're
cookies.
counting calories
Exactly.
while you're eating ice cream,
Fuck off, right?
you're going to get COVID.
Eat your goddamn pancakes sometimes and eat an ice cream sandwich sometimes.
It seems like you're doing it every night, though, Bubba.
No, I've been good. My body
You haven't,
is,
though.
my body's tight.
You're lying.
I feel strong.
You're lying. You're riding that beach cruiser, and you're deep throwing ice cream sandwiches.
I'm having some problems. Yeah.
It's just this COVID to do it to you, dude.
I know.
I feel
wanna do-
like we're getting out of it, though.
I want to do drugs.
I feel like we're getting out of it, though.
Oh, the governor of California just announced that we're going to be moving into phase 2 on Friday.
Phase 2?
Yep, phase 2. So I
means we're
think it's
opening
like
up shit.
So I
I'm gonna fuck your
stores
mouth,
are
Ryan.
opening up.
Phase 2,
I'm
you
excited.
sucking this cock.
I'll eat your dick. Hold on.
Phase 2, suck it.
Hold
Let
on,
Chin bring it
Jack.
up. Don't you bring it up.
All
Let
right.
Chin bring it up.
No, but I thought
So everybody
May
sees it.
15th?
May 15th is when I think we. You're gonna have to take that out.
Take
Damn
that
it.
out. Take that out. You're not allowed to say that.
I'm gonna.
You can't take that out.
I'm gonna beep all this out, Chin.
Those are
It's gonna be
so-
funny.
No, you can't say that.
You know, there's a protest on his house.
Saying he's gonna hug.
You know, there's a protest going on in his house.
Yeah, there should be.
He's been forced. That's why people are saying he's forced to do this because of all the
Well,
damn
yeah,
protests.
dude. You wanna be reelected?
USA. How about when I got a ticket yesterday for riding my bike? Did I show you the ticket?
Tell him the story.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, don't make them look bad though, the guys. But
Oh, the Rangers are great.
They're
They come up and I was just making fun because they were in masks in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I go, really, fellas, mask when we get COVID out here? I go, come on, take the mask off. They take the mask off.
They did?
Yeah, they took the mask
Great
off.
guys.
And
They must have been like, oh fuck.
yeah, I was like, come, what are we doing?
Did
I
they
go,
know who you were?
the
Probably.
big guy did.
Oh, good.
The big guy did. And I go, what are we doing? I said, you need me to take out here? He goes, dude, we don't want to do it either. I go, I get it, man. Don't worry about it. I'm going to talk my way out of it. And part of me wanted to give him a fake name and take off. But the grown man in me was like, just deal with it.
They know who you are, Bubba.
Yeah.
Don't give them don't say, my name is Chet Stevens. Like, all right, Brendan.
No, Chet
Schaub.
Hanks.
Chet Hanks.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Chet Hanks. And I start rapping. And then
Oh, that's like me.
Cast away.
I never expect to get recognized ever, and I'm with my wife at the time, and I'm sitting there.
ruined my story.
I'm complaining about.
Yeah. ruined my
No, I want to hear your story,
Yeah,
but
I'll go back
it's
to
to
it.
your point.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Is I'm sitting there complaining. I'm like, what the fuck? But the food was supposed to come, and I'm being a complete dick. And she goes, "Hey, you're being recognized by 3 people right now. You can't do this." So then I had to be fucking like all nice and stuff. You just can't do it. I was like, okay, I'll be nice. Sorry.
So you're only nice because they
sorry.
recognize you? You dick.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be a fucking. It's like when I complained to the fucking manager because he charged me for something. I made a scene. I walked out, and then the guy goes,
What do you charge you for?
This fake bacon, this fucking shit bacon." And I go,
You eat weird
"You
shit,
charge me
dude.
for this?" I go, and he goes, "Yeah, we'll take it off." I go, "It's too late. I'm out. I go, and then they called me and they said, he's a fan. He felt really bad. And of course, I'm like, I'll give him free tickets. I'm sorry. I feel terrible. I call back.
You're a hothead.
I
You're
have a
hothead.
fucking text
You're a hothead.
relationship
You should
with now.
enjoy your
now.
fans. You should enjoy your fans. You're lucky.
I'm never a dick. It's just sometimes I get a little spazzy. But go back to your fucking story. I'm sorry.
Nope. Story's over now. I got they did give me a ticket, but it's a low fine.
No, this is what you
it's like
said.
it's like $40.
Yeah, he goes.
And I went. I've been out here every day. They go, really? I go, how many days is it? They're like 50 some days. I go, I've been on this bike path for 50 days in a row. And he goes, Jesus. I go, I know. How much is this ticket? He goes, we're giving you the lowest fine possible, like $25, $40. I went, sweet. See you tomorrow, fellas. They started laughing.
Of course, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Worth it.
They went, I'm sure. They knew it. They're like, I'm sure. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Then you say, are you guys going to be around here? Where are you going to be? They go, we don't know, man.
Yeah, they're like, we don't know, man. I was like, because I have other paths I can take. They're like, just do your thing, man. And then he goes, and then I go, what are we doing? I go, dude, look where we're at. I go, you're a biker? He goes, yeah. I go, welcome to the club. So Thick Boy Bike Club, because he's a big dude. He goes, I know. I go, here's the thing, dude. You're a biker. How hard is it to get out here? He goes, pretty tough. I go, we're in the middle of nowhere, dude. The only thing I've seen is a bobcat. Don't think I'm gonna get COVID from that.
Yeah.
And he goes, I agree. I go, so, and he goes, but the problem is if 1,000 people think like you and get out here, that's the problem. I go, Papa, if 1,000 people come out here, they're in shape, aren't they? He goes, big time. I go, if we all get COVID, we're gonna be fine. And I said, also, the sun kills it. We know this. He goes, we don't know that. I go, we do, dude. We know that.
Well, so I try to do the same thing you did, try to build a rapport. Ranger sitting there, or and I wanted to go up there's a Culver City place where there's stairs you can go up and look out. So I want to drive, it was shut down. So I pull in cops there, and I go, and he went meow like that because he thought I was going to go. So I get out of my car and I go over and I go, hey, Garcetti's a dick, right? What a pussy he is. What the fuck is this? He's a pussy. And the guy goes, dude. He goes, he's not a pussy. We'd have 1,000 people crammed up there, and it'd be a big problem. He's wearing a mask. He had no time.
It's so funny when they're
and he had his hands up like this.
Yeah.
He goes, dude, I go, oh,
Hey,
well,
and they're so
I
over
go,
it?
Yeah, I go, oh, really? I go, oh, okay, I'll see. He goes, yeah, all right. He just
Yeah,
waved
they're
me
so
off.
over it.
I was embarrassed.
That one makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
If it's like, I
I'm
don't think they shut down anything. I don't think, not especially when it comes to outdoor activities, because we know sun helps everything.
Yeah.
And just for mental health, I think the sun's probably the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
But it is strange.
Well, with the bioluminescence now, so the algae now when it gets churned up, when you can go out to the beach now at night and it's like that. It looks it's crazy. It glows. So the beaches in Manhattan Beach and fucking Venice Beach
Venice is
and
packed.
dude, packed. And
I drove by it today.
And when they try to clear it out in Venice, people are like, nah. They try to do it in Manhattan Beach, the same thing. They're just like, you guys got to get out of here. They're like, nah, nobody cares. It's a bigger coastal mountains.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. We're getting over the hump.
Friday, I'm excited.
So Friday phase 2. So that means like
Yep,
hair
Friday phase
salons,
2.
tattoo parlors. Yes.
Here.
Thick Boy Bike Club tattoo coming up.
Thin Boy Coaster Club.
Bookstores, clothing stores.
Bookstores, clothing stores, toy stores, florists.
Well, suck it.
Florists were dying. You know that, right? They were hit really hard.
Yeah, you know why?
Yes.
You know
no one
why?
needs to buy
Think
flowers.
how old the floor. You ever seen a young hot florist?
Oh no, I'm not saying dying. I'm saying their businesses.
Oh.
They're going.
Oh boy.
Yeah, florist is dying.
That's all right.
Airlines are down 95%, son. Airlines.
I should buy my tickets now.
Yes.
Buy my tickets
It's going to be.
now. Although I
super
tried,
cheap.
and it's
Oh yeah,
still
where are you gonna go? Spokane.
Yeah. I gotta buy my tickets.
No, I got you. Spirit Airlines, $74. You're on it,
Now, hold
Papa.
on.
I'll fly first class.
Now-
Spirit.
now, hold on.
Yay. Yes.
Hold on. Flew that once. That was.
Spirit.
I'd
Oh, well,
rather
you're in
take a-
lawn chairs.
I'd rather take a boat.
Oh, you're in
over
lawn
land.
chairs. You're in
Yeah.
lawn chairs, and they go, "Oh, you want luggage, Papa? Well, you're gonna have to hold on to it, and it's $100."
Oh my god.
The
my
luggage
beach
is more than my
cruiser
flight.
bike seat, which goes right up my shitter, is more comfortable.
Oh, and you want refreshments? Nah.
No.
We got tap water.
Yeah, you'll take some tap water and a shove.
Spirit Airlines, dude. Get what you pay for.
So last time I fly Spirit Airlines, the guy goes, okay. Because he was being charged to do his bag. This is the last time I used Spirit Airlines. That's okay.
Nothing makes me more excited when celebrities, especially D'Elia does all the time, come talk shit to the airlines. United, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you guys like, yeah, sure. Yeah. We don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You have to use one of the major ones. What are you going to do?
I know. I've done that before. And they go, we'll give you points. Thank you for reaching out. I'm like,
They don't give a flying fuck, dude.
no, they don't.
Phase 2. What's phase 3?
I think phase 3 would be places like offices, shopping malls, and then gyms and stuff.
I think that's phase 2.
I think phase 2.
Phase 2 malls aren't open.
We saw this last time.
Are you doing nicotine too, Chin?
Just a little bit.
Stage 2.
I fucking knew it. You got a little nick patch in you
Just a
right
little
now?
bit.
Oh,
You fucking
hey,
nicotine guy.
hey. Guess what, dude?
What?
Oh, now that Factor's open, and they just text me, Thick Boy Bike Club merch is going to drop Friday. Bow, 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 bow.
I'm getting so Thin Boy Cruiser Club. We'll suck you. T-shirts. We're giving out tattoos.
Stage 3 will be high risk business. We'll be able to reopen. This includes nail, hair salons, gyms, movie theaters. I can't wait to go to a movie theater.
Wait, stage 2 is.
I'm gonna go to a movie theater and cough in your face. Stage 4 will be the end of the stay-at-home order. Stage 4, I bet we're at stage 4 by end of June.
Non-grocery retail stores, but with curbside pickup. Fuck off.
It's coming around, dude. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Thursday, getting together with my San Diego chapter boys. They sent me a picture of the bike. I'll be riding pretty excited. Santa
Good.
Cruz
I'm
e-bike.
happy for you.
Thanks, dude.
Are we doing a bonus episode on Friday?
On Friday, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just driving up San Diego and driving back same day.
I like it.
You get my miles in and come right back.
Yeah.
I feel like a cruise. No traffic.
With no
Stage
traffic,
3
it's
would
the
be-
best.
the best. I love cruising. Dude, all I do, you old fuck, I put on Metallica, the hits,
Metallica?
and just fucking hit those trails, dude.
And just ride.
I ride.
Took a little spill.
2 spills.
Took 2 spills.
Papa's back's all strawberry.
I saw it.
Hurts.
I bet.
The shower's not.
Got to be a
fun
little
right
careful, huh?
now. That's part of the gig, dude. That's why you're not in the club.
It's like my friend Joey, who was trying to do eventing on horses, where the horses fall on you and people die all the time. Died when I was there.
Don't ride horses.
And the 2 Olympians came in when he was in the hospital, and they said, you have to stop. And he goes, why? And he goes, because you're making mistakes we don't make because you started too late. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying.
You're also
He
talking
was
about
like,
horses.
He was like, yeah.
How old's your friend?
Yeah, you're also
How old's
talking
your
about
friend?
horses. My age now.
Quit riding horses, though.
Yeah, you're talking
You know,
about
the only thing gayer than a banana seat? Riding a horse as a grown
not
man.
eventing. Not
A
eventing.
grown man?
Go ahead and pull up. Eventing is what Sports Illustrated called
Hey,
eventing.
is
the
that
most
where
dangerous
they
sport in the
jump
world.
over the stuff?
They jump over cars.
Nothing gayer.
They jump over cars.
You should ride a dolphin.
Sports Illustrated said it's the most dangerous sport in the world.
It's the toughest sport in the world right here.
They're nuts.
Oh, yeah, look at
It's
those
fucking
people
crazy,
are nuts,
dude.
dude.
And you don't want to see the spills. It's crazy.
I do, though.
The second day of the
It's fucking
This is such an old video, though.
competition.
It's just rich white people getting fucked up.
No, they're not rich. You have to be rich.
Yeah.
You have to have a rich sponsor. But the people
for
that ride
sure.
are like fucking.
Here's a jump.
Like watch these jumps. I couldn't believe how high they were. I was like, what? Watch. It's much longer. It's as long as the car when he's jumping. He's jumping
Man,
over.
that's
It
crazy,
doesn't.
dude.
And it's
That's
fixed.
just so crazy.
Phase A.
Oh, dude, I'm sweating.
No, dude,
I'm fucking
the
sweating,
horses
dude.
fall and then
That's definitely more dangerous than the guys that ride the mountain bikes on the fucking skinny pass, thousands of feet in the
it is
air.
actually it is more dangerous. They die a lot.
Well, it's only dangerous if they.
Phases.
Yeah, if the horse falls. The horse does fall. on you.
Pretty gay, dude.
No, it's not. Don't say that. Please don't say that. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you to not say that.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It is gay though. The top riders are gay. The men.
No, the whole thing's gay. horse doing all the
most of
work.
top riders.
Everyone has to be small. They're in suits. They're in suit tops and their hat.
Yeah, that's it. Look at this.
The horse
high,
does.
though.
The horse
Horse
does
can
all the
jump,
work.
though.
The horse does all
No,
the
but
work.
you've got to be very still.
Yeah, you go like this. Whoa,
Oh,
boy.
you
Whoa,
gotta be
boy.
very still, dude. Look. Oh my God, it's a hell of a jump. Those horses cost so much money. You're right. The horse is the athlete.
Oh my God, dude, I'm sweating.
It's all
Her
detail.
riding that horse, I'm sweating, dude. Hopefully, he doesn't top.
It takes
me
a lot
over.
of control, Brendan.
Oh my God.
You're using your. I love when they say horseback riding uses every muscle in your body. Shut the fuck
You gotta
up.
hang on.
You gotta. Well, you do use technically every muscle because you're using your legs and you're touching.
And everyone's
nudging
tiny.
and,
Everyone's
you know.
tiny. You can't be heavy and do that shit. You gotta be lightweight.
The women of the horseback riding world are not always in the best of.
No, they look like warlocks, and they all suck each other's assholes. Dude, this is Cat. Look
Please
it
don't
up.
say
Cat reads.
warlock.
Cat
Don't
reads.
say they suck. That's not true. That's not what I was saying. I'm saying
that's what
they
you're
may
saying.
not be as in shape as CrossFitters. Let's just put it.
Oh,
that way.
are they out of shape? Why? Because the horse doing all the jumping?
It's more. What's the word? It's forgiving of more of a. That would be an excellent horseback riding.
She looks
body.
like Pickle Rick.
Who is Pickle Rick?
You're so old, dude. New Rick and Morty dropped last night, bitches.
That's Pickle
She looked like
Rick.
Pickle Rick.
That's so fucked up.
Pickle Rick.
But I mean, she kind of does.
Pickle Rick kills rats, dude.
That looks like Pickle Rick.
Doesn't she look like Pickle Rick?
You're such a bad guy, man.
Yeah, this sport's super gay though.
I never got it.
And I don't mean like homosexual. You know what I mean? Something's gay. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I do.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's a rider though.
They all look like Pee Wee football players.
I want to ride. Sometimes I just want to.
Dude, get off
ride.
horses, dude. Why don't
I
you get on a
wanna
bike?
ride. I want to get on a bike. I really do. I might start fucking mountain biking with you.
Well, if you're going to Spokane Saturday morning, the club's getting together. The Spokane chapter.
Maybe I'll do that. And I might be bringing up the
hey,
rear because I don't ride a lot.
That ain't the time to start at one
Right?
of our events. You're gonna come to one of our events for your first try?
I don't know, dude. Okay, maybe I'll make a quick appearance and say what's up and
Let
give
me
you
see
guys
if we
the
have any
thumbs up.
small jerseys.
Hold on.
Fresh out.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll hold the flag and go like this. Ready, set, go.
You know what you're gonna do?
What?
Hold the water for when we come by, and we grab it. You go, ow, my wrist.
And instead of water, it'll be vodka. Suckers.
Nope.
Fuck you.
Hey, B, this Saturday, UFC 249 is going down, dude. And you can make a little money, dude. DraftKings, the leader in one-day fantasy sports, is putting you in the center of the action. When I mean you. You're Texan, so you're not listening.
I'm listening, buddy.
Dude, get into the action with a shot to share $1 million with your first deposit.
$1 million?
1 million.
Hold on.
Million.
And I can bet on MMA?
Yeah, UFC 249 you can bet on, dude.
I know fighters. I can pick just 6 fighters, stay under the salary cap, and pile up points for advances, takedowns, and more.
Yeah, there's no better way to put your MMA knowledge to the test than compete for a share at $1 million
Dollars at DraftKings.
Dollars.
Nothing makes the UFC event more exciting than when you have skin in the game with DraftKings.
Download the DraftKings app now and use the promo code FIGHTER to get free shot at a share of $1 million in prizes with your first deposit. That's promo code FIGHTER to get free shot at a share of $1 million in prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings.
Minimum $5 deposit. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
Oh,
Good news, everybody. This week on it has 25% off all their supplements from Alpha Brain Instant. You got New Mood melatonin spray. You got problems with your gut. They got total gut health.
they got protein
Digest
powder.
Pack.
Dude, the protein
Tell 'em.
powder, creatine, 25% off. And I know a lot of you boys playing that quarantine 15. Shred that weight, man. Let Onnit help. 25% off this week only. Go to onnit.com/fighter. An additional 10% off, and then they're giving 25% off supplements.
Jeez.
Say what?
That's 35% off.
What? Onnit.com/fighter. I'm pretty crunk for phase 2, though, dude.
Can I ask you a question? What shoes do you wear when you ride? Do you have your bike shoes?
I wear Ride Concept MTB shoes.
And is Thick Boy going to be putting out some shoes?
Sky's the limit, baby.
There you go, right there, right?
Did I have a conversation with Specialized? Yes, I did.
There you go. Why would you?
I don't like clip-ins though. I don't like clip-ins for mountain bikes.
Yeah,
I gotta be
feels
able
like- I
to
feel like-
board. I gotta be able to board.
I was going to
dude.
say, what happens when you fall when you have clip-ins?
Well, you can clip out, but you gotta be pretty fucking on it.
I guess so.
Some guys use clip-ins. I don't. I like to be able to fucking
It
jump
makes
off.
me nervous.
On a road bike, you need clip-ins. You can get more power though,
Mm-hmm.
because up you can pull up. You know,
Jesus, look at that.
that's a clip-in.
How long you been? How far did you go? You went 21 miles or something?
I went 25 miles or something on the e-bike, and then I went 15 miles on my standard
That's a long
stump
way.
jumper.
How long does it take you to go 15 miles?
2 hours.
Because you're just up and down hills.
It's
and-
up. It's the up.
How
is
much?
such
How
a
much
beast.
pedaling are you doing?
A ton.
You're in shape.
Getting there.
Your body's changed a little bit. I will be honest.
It's that dude. It's to get to the top is what's cutting the calories.
I bet.
I'm so exhausted by the time I even start the ride. Just
Really?
to get up to the top, I'm so tired. That's that bad moment there. Oh, look at Specialized. Throwing down the big boy moves. Thanks for educating Callan on how the thick boys roll. Dude, that's Specialized, the company.
Hey, Specialized. I'd like a bike. And I want my son to have one. He's 8. I want to take him bike riding. For
That's
real.
the problem.
What?
I want a bike. My son wants a bike. That's not what the club is, dude.
But I want to be part of the thick
I'm
boy.
sorry. Is this a charity?
No, but I want to represent.
Do you not have money?
No, I have
Because
money.
I bought mine.
No, I'll buy mine.
And you owe me a bike.
Okay, but I'm just saying, I don't know what kind of bike to get, so maybe Specialized could help me. And if they happen
Well,
to,
Papa can help you.
but Specialized probably knows what's good for my body. I'm 5'11", 170, all muscle. You know?
You're just not. You know, I hate to be shitty. You're gonna hurt sales.
Come on, man. That's a fucking unfair thing to say, dude.
I didn't want to say why your membership is revoked.
That's
You're gonna
not
hurt
fair.
our
Why?
image.
Why,
You're
man?
gonna
I'm
hurt our
fucking in
image.
great shape. You know this. You
Dude,
know I'm in great shape. You
the-
saw me leaping.
Dude, the Ferrari or the Porsche GT2 of all bikes,
Yeah.
is a Specialized Levo Turbo SL. That's they had on their site.
I don't need that. I just need a starter bike. Get me a starter bike.
Then I think you should get a Huffy.
I'm not getting a fucking Huffy. Now I want what is Specialized? They're a good company.
Oh my god.
I want to represent Specialized.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
What about the beginners club?
Yeah, dude, go get on the fucking horses you were talking all that shit about.
Let's call it old starters. Mature starters.
6,000.
No,
Wow.
no,
Oh,
no,
they're
no.
expensive.
The turbo
It's expensive.
Levo is like 13 grand, I think,
Jesus Christ.
Is it the one that we were looking at last time?
with a gold chain.
Oh, that's an expensive
Boy,
bike.
might begin one. Oh,
Are you going to be another guy who's going to have 15 bikes now?
oh yeah.
Got to do it, right?
Got the stable, bro. Oh, you like horses? Check out my
Then
stable.
this is what I do.
Check out my stable.
I come by and I take one of your bikes.
You gonna steal one?
I'll do it in a heartbeat.
You know what the problem is?
What?
You're too small.
Hold on.
You're too small.
Well, but I can lower the seat.
Nope, but the shocks are set for a guy who's 260 pounds. The whole thing's set
Oh.
up for my size.
Really?
Yeah, you can't.
Brennan was jumping on the trampoline yesterday, and that trampoline wasn't made. That was an Olympic trampoline. Boy, oh boy, that was a crater.
The thing was moving.
Yeah. It's good, that trampoline, but it kind of rattles your brain a little if you keep doing it.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's good. Good for you. It's good for you.
Pickle Rick. I didn't see the new Rick and Morty. Anyone watch Rick and Morty? Too old, super old. Cat, you might.
I've tried to get around to watching it, and then I get distracted with other things. Like right now, I'm watching The Last Kingdom on Netflix.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. People keep telling me that Vikings is better, and that I should watch that after.
I've heard Vikings is good.
fucking-
Chris DiStefano said Vikings.
I'm watching Ozark.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Ozark? Well, everybody finished that. Oh, I don't know. Quarantine phase 1?
I don't know. I've been hearing a lot
You're
about
still
it.
not even caught up on The
Back
Last
on it.
Dance.
I'm back on it. That's true.
Ozark's one of the
Is
greatest
this
shows
good,
of all
though?
time.
Is this,
It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's as
Ozark's
good
great
as
writing. Jeez.
like Game of Thrones or anything, but
Man, I'm sick of all
I won't
that
be watching that.
old shit.
I just really think he's fine. That's really what it is.
Him?
I just want to look at him.
Yeah,
He's just
not
so
bad.
pretty.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ooh, his beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Full mouth, round face.
I finished Hunters on Amazon. The
Oh, how
ending
was it?
is.
What'd you
The
think?
ending is. Have you seen it?
No. Good.
The ending is just shocking.
It is.
Yes,
So you'd recommend it?
I love the Nazi stuff.
Yeah. Very good show. Very good. 8,
Oh,
Scale it.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Oh, dude, if you're into it's first of all, it's in one of my favorite eras. It's in the 70s. It's
Yep.
1977 New York chaos.
Yep.
New York. They're Nazi hunters. Jordan Peele's a producer of it, so he's brilliant. Al Pacino's the head Nazi hunter. The kid from that kid's in Fury. Remember, he's the young kid who can't kill in Fury. He's phenomenal in it. Yeah, it's just really good, man.
Some great TV out there, man. As
Either
good as-
that's what I've
good as-
never
as
had
good as
Amazon or
any time.
anything, and Amazon has some
Yes,
great
as
shows,
good.
man.
Fleabag. Do you see Fleabag?
I haven't.
Oh, please watch it. I loved it. I was just like,
You know what gets rave reviews is The Tick. Now, if you remember, I was a kid. Tick was a cartoon of a blue guy. Type in The Tick. They
remember.
actually wanted me to audition for this. I didn't because I looked at the suit and thought, not for me.
Oh, I remember this.
But apparently, it's supposed to be a great show. It looks absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I love that actor.
This guy.
Yeah, he's
Wait, you were
hilarious.
going to audition for this?
They sent out a casting call for me. Went and passed on it.
So in that situation, Bubba, they knew who they wanted, which was him.
Off the bat.
The reason that they have auditions for that is publicity. So they have a bunch of people come in and they have the word out. Yeah,
It's very rare.
I wouldn't have let you
It's
go.
very
I would've
rare.
been like,
I turned down it. All
I just knew that he was the tick, and they'll do that.
Yeah, the cartoon was big. I had the video game on Sega Genesis as well.
It's funny. I think it's really funny. Apparently, the tick.
Yeah, it gets crazy reviews.
Does it? Fuck, I want to watch it.
Dude, when I watch that Nazi stuff, the Holocaust, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah,
The horrible shit that
Yeah.
they did, it's
astonishing.
oh, dude, it'll keep me up.
trauma.
It'll keep me up at night.
It'll ruin you.
I watched a documentary and it shows these moms holding their kids going to the gas chamber. It's like,
Well, Bubba,
how the fuck?
my area of
did they do
focus
that?
was Nazi Germany in college. I was a history major.
You're Nazi?
And what happens is, but I'm a liberal Nazi. But what happens is when you see that and you go down that
Astonishing.
rabbit hole, it's astonishing, and also you then can't really go about your life. What happened? You
don't look at people.
You know, I
saying-
take politics a little bit seriously, or these. I read philosophy. I read these things. Primarily, it's because I'm trying to negotiate this problem of evil and how it can happen, and seems to happen all over. I'm reading Ghost Wars, which I think you'd really like. It's a book about the secret war, CIA war, the secret CIA wars of Afghanistan.
That sounds nice.
And really fascinating. The Middle East, really, really good book by Stephen Cole. And it was recommended by a CIA. It got to me. And again, talk about an unlucky part of the
Did your
world.
dad
An unlucky. He's read it, but it was recommended by a guy who's
thought you said
currently in the
CIA.
CIA. And I'll tell you something, man. It's again, it's like he won a Pulitzer Prize for this. But again, you fucking read these books, and you realize how lucky we are to be living now in the United States, because there are times when you had no recourse and you would just be killed. You would watch your children be.
It's insane. It's so heartbreaking.
I'm glad you're watching it.
It's so heartbreaking.
I'm glad you're kind of feeling it, because this sounds weird, but
I
to
just
suffer.
got the book. I just got the book, The Third Reich.
Oh wow, read it. I
just got that.
I
Yeah,
read
great
that book.
book.
Good for you.
I just got
very
it.
impressed that you're reading that.
Giant Nazi logo on it, though.
That's okay. I know. But
So on the
Third Reich,
airports, I'm gonna have to cover it up.
that was Hitler's. The Third Reich was supposed to be the Reich that would last 1,000 years.
And so the Hunters show is obviously it lives in some truth, because there was Nazis that came over the United States, tons of them
Yep.
actually, NASA stuff like that.
Yep.
But these Nazi hunters, they're hunting these Nazis who are trying to start the Fourth Reich.
yes,
So it's fascinating.
yes. I've got some other books for you after when you're done with that to listen
The
to.
Third
as well,
Reich's
but yeah.
thick too.
Oh yeah, it's thick, but I'm glad you're reading it. And
But I get all my reading done when I'm on tour. I read in the hotel. I read on my flights.
Great.
It's how I pass time.
Great.
When I'm not on tour, I don't read a ton. I just read magazines or.
I would recommend to anybody listening. Sometimes historical books can be a little dense, right? And you get busy.
Bored.
So one of the things that I would recommend is historical novels that have been researched. So Exodus by Leon Uris, the founding of the State of Israel. Oh, Jerusalem is amazing. Freedom at Midnight. There, those certain books that are.
But here's
they
the
put it
thing:
in a
that
historical
Third Reich
context.
book is 1,200 pages long. You read
That's a lot.
100 pages a day. You're knocking that out pretty fast,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. That's a lot of pages, but yeah.
It's not.
If you
I
can
mean,
do it- if you can do it, great.
On a flight, I'll knock some shit out.
That's
dude.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be very impressed if you read that book. I read that. That's a great book. I mean, and it's not easy, but good for you.
Yeah,
for you.
93%.
Very good to learn about that, and very good to feel uncomfortable. Very good to lose some sleep sometimes about the horrors that have happened in history. Because in a way, it's respect for the dead. It's respect for the ones who suffered. It's also keeps you aware of when
Tyrants.
a government, when a government can get, and why this experiment called the United States.
And
is so
I see
important.
why people get. Obviously, I'm not comparing anything to Nazi Germany and Hitler and stuff like that. But like when I posted that those people gave me a ticket in the parks, dude. When I say people are upset, I mean upset. Not the younger demo,
No.
the older demo upset.
Because that's right.
They're taking away our right. But I'm like, whoa, dude.
Well,
I'll be fine. I'll be
yeah.
back tomorrow. Like you don't understand. It starts with how much freedom are you letting them take away from you?
So when I posted about Eric Garcetti, and I was criticizing him and being dramatic,
snitching on
being dramatic, I called him a tyrant and stuff. I was being dramatic with strong language. I don't read my comments, but Will Sasso called me and said, you got a lot of really negative stuff, and I'm a little worried that people are going to take it out of context. What he was just worried about me, but the point is, it was young people who don't understand or haven't had.
They don't
the
have the
benefit.
background. They don't realize your
That's right.
background and
That's
the
right.
knowledge of
That's right.
history.
So
That's why you do it.
I'm very sensitive to it.
So, but people who are educated like yourself, and I'm not, but I'm
you
starting
are.
to learn
Getting to,
about.
yeah.
I'm getting there, but even Tim Kennedy, like he was like, they gave you a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, this is ridiculous, blah blah blah. But because they know,
Yeah.
they know what. Yeah, obviously, this is we're far
Americans
from
are
it.
vigilant. Americans should be always very suspicious of their government. We've always been critical.
Oh, Papa, when they gave me my ticket and I fucking fell on my bike and I got strawberry all over my back and I'm listening to Rage Against the Machine. Oh, dude.
You're American.
Oh, fuck.
You're American.
I want to start a fucking revolt.
Yeah, you're American.
I wanted to fucking.
But that's what happens. And you know what I really
I
like
can
about
get how
what I-
people go down that rabbit
Well,
hole.
what I like about what you're saying is that you watched Hunters. And what happened was because it elicited horror and also compassion in your heart. Like you went, this is terrible. You're seeing a mother walk with a baby clutched to her, right? That is a feeling of compassion and horror, right? And now you want to learn more about this evil.
But you know where it's,
know?
it started before that. When I did a show for history, never aired, not a big deal. Shot 4 episodes, not a big deal. But they were making World War II models.
Oh, I remember this.
And they were making World War II models, and I was the host. And they said, "Do you have any connection with World War II?" I went, my grandpa was in. He actually got shot by a Nazi." And so I had to call my dad and get some information and give him some facts about my grandpa. And when I found out all the stuff about my grandpa, I was like, "Holy!" And I went down this weird rabbit hole of World War II. It's nuts, man.
Do you remember when you called me about
No, but you know what else is But you know what else is weird is talk about being lazy, stuff like that. And this is well documented. In D-Day, how we surprised them and stormed the beach of Normandy, stuff like that. You know that someone went to Hitler to tell them what we were doing, but he slept in. And they weren't ready for it.
Wow.
But they went. They knew. They got word that we were storming the beaches,
Yep.
and they went to go tell him. And he didn't. He was lackadaisical about it because he's being lazy that day. How insane is that?
Yeah, history's full of those stories.
What else? And also Nazi. His original, not Hitler. His original plan wasn't to kill all the Jews. His original plan was just to get them out of Germany.
Well, they were going to push him beyond the Ural Mountains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They were gonna kill him like they were. They were gonna get rid of him. Then he went and talked to some other. Was it Mussolini? Am I way off on this?
Well, Mussolini was a contemporary and was the dictator of Italy.
Yeah, and he went to go talk to him, and he goes, "Kill him." And they saying that's where it started.
Yeah, I don't. It's called The Final Solution, right? So that there are books written on this. The final solution was when Hitler got his inner circle together and said, "The final solution. This is what we're going to do. We are going to kill all the Jews." So,
but they said his original plan was just to push them out.
Yes, they were all. They didn't know what to do
like,
about it.
they
didn't know what to do about it. But primarily, what happened was as they went through the Russian, the Ukraine, okay, as the Nazis went through Russia, they wanted to create an area, an open area, free of Russians for the new race, for Germans.
They want an absolute
for
race,
Germans.
yeah.
So if you see what the Nazis did in the Ukraine and in Russia, it is so horrific. The SS, the elite troops that were indoctrinated in Nazi ideology, and the soldiers, a lot of these kids were like 18, 19-year-old kids.
can't imagine.
They were rounding up entire villages, making men dig their own graves, and they would shoot them into these holes. And the German boys, they didn't know what the fuck. They were like, they were watching women hold their
don't wanna
children.
do it.
And they were shaking. And there's this famous thing where Heinrich Himmler, who was the head of the SS, got up and made a speech to them in the field explaining why this was important for Germany and it was dirty work, but they would be heroes. But the horror of what they did, so the whole-scale murder of entire villages. Amos Oz, who's an Israeli writer, said his mother killed herself, and he said, "I forgive her." He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "In one day, in her town in Ukraine, the Nazis in one day killed 25,000 people. Everyone she knew, everyone that knew her friends, everyone. And so they shot 25,000 people in one day." And he said, so everything she knew, her
unfathomable.
history was all gone. It's unfathomable.
Like when you think about it,
all the Jews were killed in that area. It's beyond, and the regular villagers. I mean, they raped and they did all kinds of stuff.
What else is interesting too is, with the tanks, and they were trying to figure out, the Americans were trying to figure out how Nazis were getting through these mountains and snowy areas so much, but the Nazis were on amphetamines. They were on tons of
Yes.
meth.
lot
Tons of
of-
meth.
yeah.
And they were walking.
Yeah.
And Americans like, how the fuck are they getting it? They're not sleeping.
Yeah.
But the thing is this, and they didn't notice at the time, they're taking all these amphetamines and meth and all this stuff, but it catches up with you. So then they got really tired, and that's when we'd come and fuck them
Yeah.
up.
And yeah, I'll tell you what else happened to
USA.
what happened to the Nazis.
You Nazi
Yeah.
fuck.
No, not me.
USA.
Hold on. But the Nazis, as they when the war was over and the Russians started coming into Germany, there was some real score settling because
More Russians died than anybody else.
That's exactly right.
More Russians died than people don't know
right.
this. More Russians died in
Maybe
World War
20
II
million
than anyone
maybe
else.
20 million, maybe 30
You
million.
don't hear Russians talk about it at all, huh?
No.
And we talk
then,
Russians
and then
all
Stalin
the time.
after that killed another 40 million.
Isn't that crazy? More Russians died in World War II than any other country.
Yeah. Russia suffered
Any other
greatly
stupid
because
fucking
Russia's
facts?
flat. Russia's a flat area. And it was just,
And what else is interesting is I know people are like, there's a whole program for when we took over, beat the Nazis, stuff like that. We took their smartest minds and brought them to the
scientists.
States, the scientists, because, and it's a double-edged sword, because if we didn't do that, they would have went to Russia.
That's right.
So that's why.
and they were working on a rocket. They were working on a nuclear weapon.
Yes.
They were working on rocket
and
propulsion and, stuff
because
like
of those, unfortunately, because they are Nazis, because those Nazis came to America, they're the main reason we got to the moon.
I'm so glad you're reading about this. It's so awesome to see you reading about this because
I'm just not a thick guy
may
on
have
a
happened.
bike.
It may have happened 80 years ago, but it's still very relevant for a lot.
Oh
of
my
reasons.
God, it's
it informs the reason our world. It was the destruction of old Europe and the creation of the new world, the new order.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I got to pee so hard.
Piss hard, you fuck.
my second
Piss out of your
Americano.
Nazi dick.
Dude, no, you're the Nazi, remember?
You would have been rounded up as you would have been forced to work.
Oh, dude.
Because there's no way you'd
No,
be like,
Hitler would have had me pumping.
No, guys, I'm.
Oh, I'd been fucking, dude. Hitler would have me pumping.
Well, you're a little too dark, a little too. You look
No.
Greek or something.
Well, you think they would have killed me? I'll tell you who they would have took over.
would have used you for
Klopp.
work.
They would have took Klopp.
Wow.
And have him just
Klopp
pump
would have
girls.
been. Klopp would
He'd
have
been a stable horse.
Yes, he would have been a stable horse.
He'd been Mr. Hands.
100%. Just banging away. Yeah, maybe though. You got good bone
Piss on my
structure.
huge anti-Nazi dick.
Go piss. Now, usually they'd make you drop your pants if you were circumcised. You were a Jew. If you weren't, yeah, circumcision is, that's what they do. They go, "You a Jew? No, drop your pants. Let's see your dick. If you were circumcised, get on the train." I don't have a sock on mine. I'm not Jewish, but I am circumcised. Everybody. Chin, you probably not.
No,
Got a
I'm
little
not.
sock. You got a sock.
Got a sock, but it's not a sock. Well, that's a little too much information, but my girlfriend didn't even know I was circumcised. She thought I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't.
Wow.
Well, she thought I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not too bad.
all right. It's
clean.
Congratulations.
Sleek.
Sleek, slick, and sleek.
That's because you were born in Korea, right?
Yeah, my parents are super against it.
Were you born in Seoul?
So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of parents now are against it. Circumcision. It's a religious thing that Americans took because
Yeah.
it was, apparently more sanitary or less prone to infection, venereal disease. They don't know if that's true anymore.
if you have it, you know why it's super it's silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
just
washing
wash
your hands. Yeah,
I don't have to wash mine. I just let the water fall.
still gotta wash it, Brian.
I don't have to peel anything back.
Still
But
gotta
you'll
wash.
always wash your whistle.
I clean my whistle. You know that whenever you see me walking around, I have a clean whistle.
Dirty hands, clean whistle.
I know.
hands, clean
Dirty hands, clean whistle.
That's right.
And our sink's over here.
I'm clean.
dirty.
I'm very clean about certain things like that. I don't like poo. I'm not into that. Not, I don't like sitting on public toilets.
I don't think there's anyone who likes it.
Yeah, I don't think there probably are some freaks.
Do you use the paper thing? I always use the paper
I just
thing.
hover.
You hover? Okay, that's better.
Yeah, girls will do that too. They'll put the paper thing down and then we'll squat and hold it. So we're
Yeah.
hovering right above.
Yeah.
I wish I could be able to squat like that. There's no way I could do that.
You can't hold it?
I can't hold that.
You need
no,
to
that,
work
that
on your
squat.
thighs. That's
I'm
what
too
it
big
is.
too. I think I'm just too big.
No, you just don't work on your thighs, Bubba.
That too.
Yeah. Can you not do this? Can you not do this?
I could do that, but I can't squat on a toilet.
No.
No, I feel like I'm gonna fall, or my foot's gonna slip out or
I
something.
just do this.
You're still not. Gotta get down, Pop. You're still a little stiff.
Stiff.
A little
No,
stiff.
my squat's crazy. My squat's stupid. Watch this. My squat is simply beautiful. I mean, come on. Come on, dude. Get on my back.
You want me to? Yeah, Jay texts me. He goes, "Your stupid governor finally opened up." You can't stand him.
Every time you like say a text from Jay, I always hear it in his voice.
So funny.
It's so funny.
Stupid governor opened up.
Oh, God, I want him to be my road manager. Jay!
Nope.
Jay!
He's the head of Thick Boy Merch and all things Thick Boy Bike Club.
God damn it.
We're organizing a whole... Are we going to take over Catalina Island? Maybe.
What does that mean?
Thick Boy Festival.
You're doing a Thick Boy Festival?
Yeah, dude. It's endless. And the merch drops Friday, Papa.
All right, man. I don't know, dude. You know? God. Whatever. Thick boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we covered all of World War II, Nazis.
Good stuff. This was an Educated Monday. Let's see what we got for current events.
It's Nazi Monday.
It's Nazi Monday.
First one.
Okay. So, a couple of YouTubers have posted up several videos. I think it's a 3-part series onto their channel where they're trying to see if they can trick celebrities into thinking that they're doing interviews with other celebrity TV hosts by using old footage and doing Zoom meetings. And so they did it with a couple of people, but they actually tried to see if they would get Carole Baskin to do it and make her think that she was doing an interview with Jimmy Fallon.
Why is she wearing that stupid fucking hat?
She does all the
That's just her. That's her thing.
She's a flower child.
That's how I know she killed her
But
husband.
yeah, they ended up getting an interview with her, and they took old clips from Jimmy Fallon using the word cats over and over. And she thought that the interview was kind of weird, but she wasn't bold enough to come out and say, this is fake,
Let's see
while
it.
she's getting interviewed.
I mean, well, when does anybody ever get to see a cat?
After COVID-19,
So it's Jimmy Fallon's
I don't know
voice.
if we're ever going to be able to do tours again.
Okay, that's amazing.
Wow.
Watch the whole
That's
thing?
who's gonna be Jimmy Kimmel.
I got a fucking dude when I was doing Mad TV and I was a new actor and I did this thing and the guy was like, "So Brian Colin is on the phone." I was like, "It's Callan," and they're like, "Colin. So tell us about what's it like to work with Roseanne." And I go, "I'm working on Mad TV," and I didn't know I was being fucked with. Brian Colin. I go, "Hey man, it's Callan." Like, I got mad, and then I was like, "This son of a bitch got me so well."
There are a couple celebrities who just let people call them by the wrong name.
I used to come in to when I was doing press for when I was on the road. I used to come in pretty like, "Oh, we'll take care of you" and stuff like that. But now you gotta be ready to go.
Yeah.
Whether you gotta roast them or whatever, you gotta be ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because some would come in and be like, "Oh, let's fuck with them."
No, you come
So
at
you come at
him.
them. You come at them.
Yeah. Especially if it's a bunch of dudes. Sometimes you get into with dudes, especially older dudes. They're over it. And they already don't like you.
Yep.
So you gotta, "Hey, what's going on, fellas?"
You gotta stick it to them.
Yeah, stick it to them. Don't fucking
And
let
if
them
you just
get
light up like the sidekick, if you just light him up, then they're like, "Oh, fuck it."
Right.
Then they back off.
That's when they back off.
What else you got?
So this is a quick one. Joe Exotic is actually working on a streetwear clothing line with, let's see,
From jail?
Danger? Yeah. He's been speaking to somebody who owns a clothing line. They wanted to do like a collab, and from jail, he is signing off on his likeness as well as designs that he's willing to release.
Smart.
He is very excited to get out of jail because he is
He's a
super.
star.
Yeah, he's so excited about being a star.
Oh, that's a terrible shirt.
When is he going to get out of jail?
The first of never.
I mean, he's there for a while, huh? Or how long has he done so
Did
far?
you get 20 years?
He did get 22 years. I think he's only done a couple years.
I think he's only done like 4 years, right? 3 years?
Yeah, it's not very long.
He's got some more time.
He has some long. Yeah. They tried getting a pardon from Trump. He's like, "What?" Did you watch the Trump on the town hall? Because they can't do it at town hall, so they did at the Lincoln Memorial
No,
last night on Fox. It was interesting.
really?
He thinks we're going to have a vaccine by the end of the year. Experts say it takes 15 months, but Trump said end of the year. And then she asked one question about China. I like what he's doing with China. But they asked one question about China. He goes, I'm not giving out my cards here. That's a ridiculous question. I'm in a chess game. I can't give away my hand. And what you're asking me, how you give away my hand?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
is interesting.
Good. I think that China
had their worst year of it's their worst year economically because of the stuff Trump's been doing in the last 70 years.
Listen, man, I think that they should be held responsible for a lot of this shit. You know?
Two-term Trump.
And I have
What?
to say, I know, I
Two-term
agree
Trump.
with what he was. I agree with his
Trump.
fucking China policy.
Me too.
And he was saying this way before any of
Way
us
before,
were. I was like,
yeah.
I was critical of him. I was like, whatever. And this motherfucker, you know, was like,
God, he looks like shit though. Would it kill you to work out, dude?
no, he doesn't work out.
He thinks you only have so many beats.
Yeah, he believes you have a battery and don't use the battery. Yeah.
That's funny.
He said that to this guy who ran triathlons. He goes like, this guy's all tight. He goes, what were you doing? He goes, I was doing a training on my triathlon. He goes, you're gonna die young.
Ugh.
I wonder if exercise.
No, he's full
on
of
that
shit.
level.
Exercise it helps, man.
Yeah, a lot of exercise might wear you down, but
I don't think so.
yeah.
What do you got? January. Whoa.
But he was-
January 20th.
Oh, it says
January
here.
22nd, 2020. He was sentenced 22 years. I thought it was before that.
Damn. Oh, he's gonna be there for a while.
But was he serving time before he was sentenced?
I'm sure, but even that, not
No.
He'll be
I
70.
thought if you did a crime, you couldn't make any financial gain. Like serial killers can't sell any merch, or they can't.
You can't make money off the crime, but you can make money. I would imagine. Well,
Like off of your likeness?
yeah, I think it all depends.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Because I think George Zimmerman tried to do something similar after his whole thing.
That guy's such a piece of shit.
Yeah. Like he showed up at rallies, made like meet and greet appearances.
What else you got, Jen?
Ugh.
Okay,
so
so
disgusting.
another IG live video gone wrong. So DJ Khaled went on IG live, and they have a feature now where you can add people in, and a lot of celebrities have been adding in fans just to have conversations with people that have supported them. And DJ Khaled did one, and just play the video. I think it's just funny.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, don't do that.
I have to get the water.
No, it's all love. No, I got love and everything. I was saying like, you know what I'm saying? I got a family and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I got love.
Water though.
No, I got love.
bad,
This is
too.
man love.
No?
No, I'm good. No, I'm just talking to me normal. Talk to me normal.
Talk to me normal. Talk to me normal.
I can't. I got love. Man. I have love. I got love. No, I can't.
Oh God, dude.
That's so funny. Who is that girl, by the way? Can we look
Just a
her
fa-
up?
Just a fan.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's a bad.
Jesus. What a freak.
I have love for everybody. Please take it easy.
That's
I have a family.
I have a family. God damn, dude.
Bless
Alright.
up.
Okay, so another one.
Do you remember when DJ Khaled was doing the Stairmaster all the time?
Oh yeah,
He
and he
stopped
would
doing
always
that.
give like advice, like bless up,
Yeah.
major key.
Yeah, it was like his big thing, and then he just stopped.
All right.
He's like getting in shape for a little bit, and he just stopped.
All right.
He's like, "We out here getting healthy, y'all," and then just kind of
But he never really changed in look.
He'd have a shirt off and
Yeah.
shit. What's this?
Okay, so Machine Gun Kelly recently made a video that he posted onto Instagram where he found out that his next door neighbor, who is, let me see what his name is, Jeff Lewis, I think that's his name. His neighbor is a host of a show, and he also has a podcast. And MGK found out about this podcast, listened to it, and realized that his neighbors hate him. And he just made this video.
Colson across the street.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes. Now, I have no issue with this guy. There's this whatever tension brewing, and he said it was actually going to turn into the movie Neighbors, and that he is Zac Efron, which means that I'm fucking Seth Rogen.
Yesterday was Machine Gun Kelly's Dirty 30 birthday.
It was. Apparently, his name
is Colson. Colson.
Yeah.
Which I learned a lot about him. At 5 p.m., that to them, 5:30 is day drinking.
They just woke up. Yeah.
He had a big cake in the shape of a guitar, right?
And you could see your house in the background.
They still park in front of the fire hydrant. They park in front of the fire hydrant. They park in front of other people's driveways. It's just like, I think they're so fucked up that they just stop the car wherever it lands. There was 4 guys just in front of this G-Wagon that was blocking my neighbor's driveway. They just leave it with the hazard lights on.
They have to understand, I don't hate them.
Right.
My neighbors hate them because my neighbors have complained about them to me. Every time the cops show up, or every time a car gets towed, or every time somebody gets a ticket, they're assuming it's me. It's not
No,
me.
I know.
Okay. Jeff, as the new guy on the block, referring to you, I wish we would have had a chance to meet. I'm sure there's years of noise to come from my house, so I hope that we just have mutual understanding. And if you ever need anything, just come knocking. Until then, I'm going to send this over your way. Cheers, neighbor.
It's so funny.
That's cool.
That's great.
Colson across the street.
Is he big, Machine Gun
He's
Kelly?
tall.
No, I'm saying, does he make a lot of money?
Yeah.
Is he very popular?
And his neighbor got it.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's all be friends. That's cool.
That's cool.
Good.
Now move your car.
I accept. Now please move your car. That's hilarious.
That's nice. All right.
All right, this is a more serious one, but that mass shooting in Canada that kind of just like got swept under the rug because of all this pandemic stuff. Trudeau announced a ban on 1,500 types of assault firearms, like right away, right after that happened.
Do we like Trudeau?
I don't really. I mean, he's all right. I think he's super liberal and just kind of.
You ever seen when he's making fun of Trump?
No, I'm sure I'd like him. I'm sure he's fine. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I mean,
as of today, the market for assault weapons.
He's so fucking politically correct. It's like, well, mankind. He goes, person kind. Or, you know, all right, dude. You know, he's just he's just a little. He's a little too woke.
What politician do we like though?
I mean, but he's just.
Who do we like though? Do you know? Can you name one you like?
I mean, I think being a politician, I think all of us would behave very differently if we were in a position of power like that, because we'd have to, like, there's certain things you do that wouldn't be very popular.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of politicians, here's a Donald Trump one. And this guy's, I think he's a comedian, and he did this with a recording of Donald Trump.
I completed it in 3 days. Completed today.
So funny.
This hair's so terrible. You went like this.
So they're going up. I think we're going to be adding.
I love it. This guy's a real hairstylist.
That's hilarious.
All right, and that is Carlos Melian _. And this is a post with Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Oh, he's gotten older.
Yeah, he looks a lot older, doesn't he?
Damn.
Okay, so I just push that red button. Yeah, right there. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Keenan Ivory Wayans. I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. I know this sucks. You worked your ass off, and now you don't even get to walk. But that's what makes you the greatest generation of this new millennium. In the face of a global pandemic, you stayed focused, continued to work hard, and achieved your goals. That's the kind of leaders we're going to need in the future. I wish you guys all the best. Keep striving, keep smiling.
Yes! 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 And yes!
No.
He's on, no. That's hilarious.
Obviously, it's just a joke, but he's funny.
That was fucking great.
funny.
That was great.
All right. And
He's great. I've auditioned for him a couple times. Smart motherfucker. Smart.
Of course. All the Wayne brothers say he's like.
Oh, he's
of
the
course.
brains.
He's the brain.
In Living
of the
Color.
family.
He's so special.
Yeah, think about it. He invented Living Color. He was the whole machine behind it.
And this is stuff that Bryan was talking about, the bioluminescence. That's the dolphin swimming in the bioluminescence.
Yes.
Oh, some neon dolphin.
Yeah.
As you disturb the algae, they go, ah, they freak out and they let off, an electric charge, essentially.
Looks amazing, right?
Yeah. So during the day, it looks red, the algae.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. You can go right now to the beach and watch at night. The waves look like that.
Yeah,
That's
they
cool.
look beautiful. All right. Here's a quick one.
The mountain.
The mountain. He broke the record for deadlift, but like by a massive amount, and it was like nothing too.
1,100 pounds. Yeah, let me
for you.
see this.
How much does he weigh though, Chin?
We'll look it up after this, but he's enormous for
I'm
sure.
pretty sure he weighs like
Still a
500
lot of
pounds.
weight.
I don't know, but he's so heavy.
It's just his proportions are crazy too.
I know, but he's so heavy. He's so big. You ever seen when Kim and Connor were battle boxing?
Look like a little kid. 501 kilograms, 1,104 pounds.
From
A
Iceland.
British man held the record before this, and now that he wants to box him.
Dude, look at this shit.
Listen to people yelling in the background. It looks pretty. I feel like he could have went more. Bring up how much he weighs, though, Chin. So he pulled
Thorpe
1,100
Johnson.
pounds, and he weighs. Man, he's so big. There's a cool. He had a stroke, and that's why his face. Like,
Yeah. Bell's palsy or something like that.
He weighs 425
That's incredible.
Yeah, Eddie Hall was the one who had the record before. He's short and stocky.
Hold on. He weighs 425 pounds.
Have you seen him when he was a kid playing basketball?
Skinny. Not skinny, but
Skinny.
how much is the most you've ever deadlifted? Do you know?
Close 600.
Close to 600. It's a lot of weight.
That is,
I don't know, Bob. I feel like you do more because you were doing 550 for 10 reps.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, but that's not true that you do. Because Jay told me you were doing 700 pounds.
Maybe. All I know is this guy.
How do you not remember?
I don't.
That makes me. Yeah, but still, it's a lot of weight.
You care.
He said that the bar was bending.
I know
Jay
you
said.
care. I don't
Well,
know
but I mean, why did you say 600?
because I ride bikes.
I know, but you were fucking doing 550
I know,
10 times.
I know, but real quick, he weighs 425 pounds.
That's so sick.
Deadlift 1,100.
Close
you're
to
kinda
3
like-
times body weight.
2 times the body weight plus.
Still impressive.
It's not 3 times.
Close to 3.
Yeah, it is actually.
So that'd be like you doing how much, Kat?
Uh,
I bet you're pretty close.
no. If I trained more often, I was told I can probably do 315 if I tried to compete, but I don't know. I don't like the idea of competing in powerlifting anymore.
I don't like the idea of you competing in powerlifting.
I don't know. It's fun, but
Yeah, Eddie Hall did have the record. So he's 425 pounds, though, you know? He's 6'9".
6 foot.
Ridiculous.
He's 31.
He's young too.
Had a stroke.
wait, he's 31?
I had no idea.
I mean, you're doing a lot of different stuff.
Young.
Name a steroid.
I mean,
Name a Swedish steroid. He's Bryan.
yeah, he's Icelandic,
Ridiculous.
right? Hey, let me see him when he was younger. Hop for.
It's impressive. He's just 425 pounds, though, you know?
Here's the timeline.
Yeah,
Wait, that was him?
in 2 on 6, yeah.
That means that's a whole ton of supplements. Because
His
he looks
body took to
normal.
it. He filled out. He probably would have filled out, you know, and been.
Not
he's got
like that,
giant
though, Bubba.
bones. Yeah.
That's how he looked before. There's no way without a bunch of Mexican
Isn't that
supplements.
interesting? What steroids can do?
He's so big.
Holy shit.
And
Still
that's his
impressive.
co-star?
That's his girlfriend.
No, co-star.
that's
That's Game
Cersei.
of Thrones.
Look at this guy.
Cersei's, you
This
fuck.
guy's even bigger.
Who's
Yes.
that guy?
Who's the guy with the skinny legs?
7
Who the
foot.
fuck is that guy?
It's a lot of weight, though.
Netherlands. Olivier Richters from
72.
Netherlands.
He's currently the tallest bodybuilder on earth. Powerful beard.
Yeah.
Well, he's huge.
All right. Next one is a man was caught camping in Disney World's Discovery Island. He thought it was paradise.
Look at his picture, for God's sakes.
Yeah, there's other pictures. of
Probably,
it.
you know.
Hey, have you ever heard the Walt Disney Nazi ties?
I have.
And it's on record. He attended a lot of Nazi
Yeah,
party
he's probably
meetings.
He's probably
as
a
well.
real racist. Yeah.
All right. You guys have seen this by now, right?
Oh yeah.
Something called the Murder Hornet.
I haven't.
That's
seen
the
this.
one that Coyote Pearson said was the most painful.
Yeah, it's the giant Asian hornet,
Yeah,
but
they
it's
have
made
a
its way to the
neurotoxin.
U.S.
They have a neurotoxin.
Sounds like something going around now. Huh?
Washington.
What, 6
They're,
of
they're in
them?
Washington?
Yeah, they found
Yeah,
some in
6 of them
Washington.
can kill 35,000 bees in like 3 hours.
Oh, I've seen where they just fucked up all those bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also have they don't really go after human beings, but if you mess with their home, which happens to be on the ground. So if you step on the,
Is that true?
Yeah,
It's on the ground?
it's on the ground.
Oh, that's Another
Their hives are in the ground.
Oof. And I guess regular bee suits don't work.
They're called murder hornets?
Yeah. Yep.
Jesus
They
Christ.
decapitate
go back,
the
go
bees.
It says it's hard to kill.
Steps on its nest, which it makes rather alarmingly in the ground.
Gets on the ground.
If you happen to be any unlucky sap on the receiving end of a murder hornet attack, here's what you're
They
likely
kill
to
about
get.
50 people a
The
year.
insects flying at you up to 25 miles per hour and the potential for multiple stings from the same hornet. These stings can be excruciating. One off-sting entomologist
Holy
told-
fuck, those that survive, it lasts for months. Keeps going down, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to kill.
And they've made it to the U.S.
But just Washington?
Yeah, but
That means they're headed this way.
yeah.
I would just get drone robots, go in there and fuck them up.
To work. Drone bees?
Here's a scary clip. I saw this from Boss Logic's Instagram page. This is supposed to be somewhere in Indonesia.
I saw this monkey trying to get the kid.
But the monkey came up on a little motorcycle and then tried to grab the kid. This is freaky. Hold on. See the little motorcycle? Then grabs this kid. Look how strong that thing is.
Trying to steal that kid.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's a strong monkey.
I like how that guy just came and started yelling at
I
the
know.
monkey and it backed off.
That was on a
On
motorcycle.
a mini motorcycle.
What the
I don't
fuck is
like
going on
monkeys.
here?
I don't like monkeys.
Is that thing trained to drag a child away?
That's the thing that people are.
Hey, mask.
So
Who
it's
was pulling the
possible.
shit out of that kid?
It's possible it's trained to steal kids. Who knows?
I'd go ahead and kill that monkey.
Of
I'll
course.
kill that monkey.
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead and kill that monkey.
Go find follow that monkey back to its trainer,
Yeah.
Yeah, but also kill the monkey.
and then we kill the trainer
Both.
and the monkey.
Yeah, both.
I'll make the trainer eat the monkey.
Yeah, I would take a bat to the monkey, ate monkey brains for lunch, then found the trainer.
Everybody dies. Everybody dies.
Everybody.
You all die.
Everybody.
All of you
What
die.
else you got?
And if you're there with friends, they're gonna die too.
Yeah.
And this is just the last one. It's a happy one that someone sent in.
This was hilarious to me.
You saw this too?
Yeah.
This is dad's. I guess this dad's been training his son for baseball for a long time. You can see his progression throughout, and then this is him hitting this
Kid's 18.
thing over the fence.
Oh, how old is that kid? 6?
He's a little tiny kid, but the dad's reaction.
Oh, look at the kid flip the bat. The kid said yes.
And the dad threw the pitch pretty fast too.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's so great. That's so fucking cool.
Let me miss my son. Let me see how
so
fast
cool.
he threw that at him.
He threw it fast. Watch, check this out.
Damn, how old is that kid? Dude,
That's fast,
that
right?
Pitch is moving.
Fucking is, yeah.
Yeah, that went far too. And then that's Corey
That kid hit the shit
Motivation
out of
Baseball. That's his actual Instagram.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Good for him.
here's a little baby.
Good dad.
Super cute.
Yeah, that's him younger too.
Trying to get that kid in the league.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. Well, here goes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, kids, what are you doing the rest of the day?
Good
Brendan?
video to end on.
Nursing your back?
Nah, it's all right. Just got to power through it, dude. It's just called a strawberry.
Let me ask you this.
It's
Now,
what
you-
we call in the street the strawberry.
when you bike 21 miles, do you come back and do a little exercise?
No,
That's your day.
I'm spent.
Are you doing any lifting or are you taking time off?
Nope, just biking.
Trimming up.
Biking.
Trimming up.
Biking.
Trimming up, huh?
Biking.
Trimming up.
I bike.
Thick boy trim.
I lead by example.
What are you weighing right now?
I have no
Be
clue.
honest.
I don't weigh myself.
Okay. You don't like it? Makes you a little depressed?
No, I don't even have a scale. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. All right.
All right, dude. Well,
Congrats, buddy.
thanks, pal. Thick Boy merch drops Friday. Bow, 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 bow.
Thin boy merch.
Thin Boy merch coming. Thin Boy Cruiser Club. Thin Boy Cruiser Club. I don't know how many that would sell. Let me start a company. Thin Boy Cruiser Club. Where do you bike? Just bike around Venice. Just cruise around, guys.
I'll be around. I'll be out there.
I'll be out there, man. I'll see you out there.
All right, love you guys. Is that it?
That's it.
This fun kid. We're out.